Here we go. When did you see your parents? Have you just seen your parents in years? He killed his parents. Oh no, it's his fault. No, I don't blame his sister for this. It's like, yeah, it's like, do it! Yeah, Claire's like, whatever. Touch me then. Yeah, she's into it, yeah, I guess. Also has no memory? That's what he said. Yeah, like he also has no memory? Okay, it wasn't her, but this is so stupid though. There was like, leaving the bag there. It was just clearly a trap! I'm like, come on! I wouldn't fall. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, that was so stupid. It's like, if you leave, you're following someone, suddenly it's a bag. Oh, the bag is there? Like, why would you go, oh, look, you're going to the bag? Yeah, like, of course she's gonna probably be hiding next to the bag and be like, got you now. Damn you, you slept with my girlfriend! What happened to Blade Guy? What happened to Sword Guy? He was a badass character, this character, and he hasn't appeared since he was last episode. That was 4 or 5, like he... What happened to Sword Guy? So, hello everyone, Mondan here, time to go through the last review, reaction, so on, of course, Gleipner, right? Episode 13, the final episode, and also the final anime of the season, and they are still pretty best going, but it's the final episode, right? It's ending today here, and of course, soon we have new animes like L-Series coming, right? And then something, and then, I don't care. Like, L-Series coming, and then something else, like, I don't know, the ecchi harem, Steve, rent a girlfriend, some good stuff, right? But, you know. Nothing that I know that looks like Gleipner. I think the anime, as I mentioned then, the what's it called, Eros X Hen stuff, for the fighting with they're fighting by being, you know, turned on, right? Yeah, that is probably close to Gleipner. But anyway, Gleipner, what's been happening in Gleipner? I'll say one thing. I take back everything I said about it being too sweaty. Every time when Claire is like, it's so sweaty! Ah, I can't move! And we see Claire and that, you know, the yuri girl, the lesbian girl, and they're like, it's so much sweat! You know, that is Gleipner, right? It always like, here I am, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so hot here. Like, I'm drowning in my sweat. Like, Jesus Christ, I have a hard time sleeping now, since the last like 2-3 weeks, because it's so incredibly warm on the nights. And it's incredibly hot today and this week and so on. I had also heat stroke on the Thursday, Friday live stream, the 2-hour live stream. Man, I was so turned, it's so hot. So in that sense, I get where it's coming from now. Now, of course, I know it's hot in the summer, but you know, still now in Gleipnir, it's always like drowning in the sweat and so on. But I don't know what's gonna happen here. I think that's, man, last episode, it was a huge episode, right? The ending was, sorry not the ending, but almost the ending. When we saw him first, of course, getting the girl, right? And then we see it's like, no, actually, she was innocent. The other girl did it herself. Yeah, that was some crazy shock, okay? Like, that was just crazy. That was one of the biggest twists I've seen in a while. One of the darkest things I've seen in a while in anime, I feel. Definitely the darkest thing this year, at least. First, she kills the woman he loves. And then he figured out that he didn't have to do it, because he didn't actually kill her best friend and so on, right? And I'm like, that was brutal, yeah, so... but that being said, this anime is clearly ongoing in the manga, right? I've heard that there's some changes, like I think the Netore guy actually survives in the manga, which I don't understand. The anime clearly improved on that. They were like, let's kill this guy off. No one likes the man, we had to kill him off. He's annoying. But still though, so there might be an anime on the ending here, I suppose. So let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Otherwise, of course, there's no way they're gonna have time to, you know, fix everything that happened or so on. No, there's no way they're gonna have time to... Very low volume. Yeah, better. Sorry, it's fixing the bottom there. Oof, yeah, it's hot. Hot goddamn ass, yeah. Hopefully you see Claire. Okay, so this to me seems weird. She's going around and like deleting people if they don't know her name. But she's all like this weirdly... Actually, let's turn into Aiko instead. Who am I? Aiko? She's like, no. Well, and this random girl is like, what the hell is happening? Okay, what can't you save her for? Can't you use no, she deletes stuff. She dies. Couldn't she just answer and be like, oh, Honoka? Because she told her, I told Honoka. Couldn't she say, oh, Honoka, I know the answer? Couldn't she be like, yeah, that's... But it seems so weird. Are they like memory wiped? Because I'm thinking like, how does people... the Honoka ghost thing goes around, like, you know, deleting people from existence. Is that like in One Piece? Do they like memory wipe them as well? Because if you do this for like a few months now, would people be like, what's happening to everyone in the city, right? Here we go. Oh, he's like, give me all the money. Give it to me. She's like, oh, well, you kind of like my boyfriend also kind of? Yeah, I mean, Furry Girl is like, maybe. We are one after all. I don't know why she thinks that. Didn't she see the truth of him? I mean, she saw that he did the horrible backstory, right? We only become one once. Yeah, she's like, I know you. I will never forget the time you and I merged together in a very sexy way. Yeah, it's like, you sure on this? Like, Claire is like getting all yelly there, like, yeah, you two became one, right? Yeah, that's right. Exactly, it's like, I will never forget the time we merged and basically had, you know, a weird... But I mean, she should know the truth, right? Because she got all the memories. She's probably gonna die before she can tell him the truth, right? She probably will die. Probably... I feel that her death flag is massive now because she's like, oh, I won't tell him the truth because reasons unknown. Yeah, like, come on. Okay, now I got a date here. Yeah. No, it's straight up date here. Yeah, let's move it together, you know. Yeah, I can, you know, stay over at your place. Yeah. Man, she basically was like, let's do it. And he's like, nah, I don't know. But he's an anime character, after all. Okay. Why? Gonna memory wipe everyone? Oh, he agrees! Okay, fine, do it then. Come over to my place then, before we forget. Yeah, I'll protect you, yeah. He's going into the whole, like, you will merge, you and me, girl. There's been very little Clara in the last 2-3 episodes, yeah. Too little of Best Girl. But she did find... Whoa! See, he's going more and more like, you're mine! Oh, yeah! He's going more and more into it, you know, it's like... He's definitely changed. Well, okay, she takes all that. No, I did it! I like how Claire's like, he has changed, thanks to me! Yeah, I was the one that made him change. That's good, Claire. That's good. Oh, nice. Let me clean up the room first. He's gonna find a horror place now. But he's a weirdo, right? Yeah! Like, why is his spider web and the flower is dead? He's like, actually, why does he live in like the kind of abandoned house? Yeah, it's like, what? See, he's always been a weirdo. See, I'm telling you, he probably killed all of the classmates, except of course those. See, yeah, she's like, he probably killed them all. He probably killed the sensei and burned down the school or something. Come on in. See, she's the one. I feel a very Miranikina here, but of course she's the one. It should be the crazy one, but if he's like, no, he's the Honoka side now. Yeah, she's entering his home and be like, holy shit, it's gonna be like dead parents or something on the ground or something. Yeah, it's like, did he kill his parents or something? Yeah, it's cramped. I don't know why the food is like the rottening. He probably killed his parents. See, he's the Honoka side of the show. That's what I'm thinking right now. This is really weird, but usually she, you know, Claire was very younger, right, in the beginning. But now he's the one that's like, no, I killed my parents and I'm living here alone and... Hey, Shuichi. Yeah, here we go. So your parents? So does his parents live there, right? Because everything's abandoned, right? I'm pretty sure he killed his parents. You don't have any parents, do you? Here we go. When did you see your parents? Have you just seen your parents in years? He killed his parents. Oh no, it's his fault. No, I don't blame his sister for this. Yeah, oh, Pie Claire. See, I don't know. I think that he killed his parents. I think he killed his own parents, right? He probably buried his own parents. Man, Claire, stop blaming your sister. Clearly Shuichi is crazy. He's the one that's evil, come on. I have zero trust in Shuichi. He's the one that's the bad guy, come on. Oh, it smells. Oh, here we go. Even... Whoa! Yeah! And of course, sort of like it's fighting her, it's like, or her instead. Yeah, that's what happens when you get angry. But she's like, yeah, whatever. I said, but Claire is like, yeah, like, do it! Yeah, Claire is like, whatever! Touch me then! Yeah, she's into it, yeah, I guess. Yeah, and I remember his sister back. Wait a minute. Elena also asked me when I killed my parents. It's like, yeah. It's like, actually, it gives me some deja vu vibes. Huh? I guess she could, I guess she could, like, kick them out of the club or something. Yeah, she kicked them out of the... Yeah. Could she do that stuff? Okay. Interesting she could do that. But shouldn't she done that... I don't know. I don't know what she do it now for, but yeah, okay. On everyone too. This would be the furry girl's plan though. Maybe, yeah. But I mean, yeah, Invincible Girl could find coins, I guess. And she could stab people, I suppose, when they were just hiding. Her whole, like, pack thing is completely pointless, fighting someone. Yeah, you know, lesbian girl's powers is so useless. It's like, oh, you can't betray me. It's like, well, I'm just gonna kill you anyway. Yeah, it's like, you know, if you're not her friend right from the beginning, so you just kill her, so. Wood guy, though, he had power stuff, man. He had a nice flower power. He was... Man. They almost did it. He almost smashed her. Of course, he had some, you know, deja vu drama there. God damn it, man. Man, that's why I like the Master no Kanyo, right? Because the main character does it, smashes the girl in episode 1. Yeah, it's so uncommon for an anime where they have the actual character that managed to get it, right? They managed. Think about Shield Hero. The Shield Hero, he gets blamed for that, right? But he never even smashed her, right? He never smashed the bitch. Yeah, like that's so bad in Shield Hero. At least she should have done it with him and then lied about how she did it, right? Yeah, no, she actually never did fool away with him. That was so mean, yeah. Oh, man. Is it Elena also had the exact same experience, like, why are your parents dead? Where are their bodies? Yeah. See, Elena also was there, you know, early problems, like, this seems kind of strange. Like, there's some food on the table there that's clearly rotten for like months now, for maybe years. Why is that food over there rotten? And why is that thing over there broken? Why is all the flowers dead for? Yeah, it's like, Shuichi, when did you kill your parents? But yeah, it really reminds me, of course, Miraniki, right? But of course, the roles are reversed here. He's the one that is like, probably did something. Okay. I want his powder. I want what he can do. Yeah, as a furry. Yeah, well, it was him or was it a girl? Right? It's like, he was my best friend. Wait, he also has no memory? That's what he said. Yeah, like he also has no memory? Is he also out there being like, meh? Is that why he's out there doing nothing? Because they mind erase him? Is that maybe why she has memory then? Huh. Maybe that's why he has no memory. Like Shuichi, I mean, because they were like, if you use your memory to erase his memory, like a memory combo attack or something, right? It kind of mean that they kind of remove both memories somehow. Then that's why he's sitting out there being like, yeah, spaceship fighting or something. But he's a cute girl that's probably will die, right? Yeah, I mean, this girl, I feel her death is masked. She's like the only normal person in school. She's like the only non-monster girl in the whole anime. Doesn't have any powers. You know, likes the main character and so on. And yeah, this is hangs out there in the background and so on. And she's seen them. She saw him transform at episode 1, right? She will probably see it again now, following them clearly. Her death face feels so incredibly massive because she always is wondering. I mean, she has seen stuff happening several times, right? But she never actually gets any answer or interaction with. Claire probably not. That's so stupid though. It's clearly like that is so stupid. Okay, it wasn't her, but that is so stupid though. There was like leaving the bag there. It was just clearly a trap. I'm like, come on. I wouldn't fall. Jesus Christ, man, or woman. Sorry, Jesus Christ, woman. If you're following someone, yeah, I shouldn't have a waterproof. Yeah. Yeah, that was so stupid. It's like, if you leave, you're following someone, suddenly it's a bag. Oh, the bag is there? Like, why would you go, oh, look, you're going to the bag. Yeah, like, of course she's gonna probably be hiding next to the bag and be like, got you now. Oh, wood guy, maybe. But yeah, this girl, was also a yuri girl. Oh, nice. Damn you slept with my girlfriend! That's what it's about! Come on. She's also angry. But he had we saw it's like a leaf there. I think. Yeah, nice. But why is he gonna fight them for this though? Yeah, are they gonna fight? Is he gonna fight them? Can't he just be like not killing his older friends? But I'm thinking that will he kill his old friends here because they get the coins? But yeah, I kind of like the wood plant guy. He's like a nice, friendly kid that's just like, I don't want to fight anyone. I don't know why he's up in the forest doing stuff, but still, yeah, he's like, and there she is, the innocent girl with death flag. Oh, she's gonna see Claire, of course. She's gonna follow her, of course, or use a bike probably. You can use my bike, right? Yeah, she had a bike there clearly, so I mean, like, this is like a betrayal here. Oh, she's gonna aim with Elena, yeah. Okay, you're gonna fight her sister, I guess, here in the riverbank. Riverbank Ransom, that's a great game. Riverbank, oh yeah. Here we go, they're gonna fight Elena now, yeah, probably. It's a final here, right? Even though she's not the bad guy, right? Because the bad guy's up in the forest doing, I don't know, destroying the planet somehow. I don't know what he's doing, but he's somehow destroying the planet. But yeah. Claire will likely take the bike, right? Or she probably actually could borrow the bike, given that she was like, hey, wait, girl. She was probably borrowing the bike of her. Exactly. Hey, why couldn't she just borrow the bike? Okay, she did. Because now she's gonna die probably, yeah, like. Oh, she's all nether right here. It's a lot of nether right, yeah. It's like, I want Shuichi too, yeah. I want to watching him. See, I should have laughed at it, just crying there, but damn this anime nether. This is the anime where every character gets nether. She's like, no, I always loved him before you even met him. Fuck you. Yeah, but okay, she helped her with the bike as I. That was obvious. Of course, she's gonna use the bike there. And he's not a girl. So basically, he's Shuichi and he has 4 girlfriends, right? Right? 2 of his girlfriends now is staring at him. The 2 other one was going over there. So it's a lot of nether. It's a lot of jealousy and envious as well. Here we go. The next sister. So he's been doing, both sisters, the furry girl and the other girl he didn't actually got to do. But yeah, like how you killed your parents or something. Yeah, this fine. The toy there from school. PTSD, should I get some flashback now? Oh, here we go. But I think this actually would trigger the bad guy up in the forest. I think it would trigger him up in the forest, right? Exactly, that seems to be the reason why. But that seems to be the thing is that Elena seems to actually be the good character, right? Because it seems to be that if he remembers, that actually it's gonna like trigger, the real bad, right? Yeah. The memory thing seems to be the reason why is to somehow hinder them to kill everyone in, Honoka and so on. That seems to be why, actually. Man, the lady's pretty powerful though. Maybe they're gonna furry fusion now. Maybe Claire is finally gonna meld, right, and be stronger. Yeah, of course, Elena was. I think it was obvious from the beginning that Elena wanted to push her away. Yeah, but she wanted to protect her sister. That was pretty obvious from the beginning. Yeah, of course. You know, Itachi style, right? You know, straight up, right? Man, she's crying here and there. Here we go. Honoka appears at her house. Okay, maybe she killed the parents. Okay, that's why she doesn't remember them. I guess she killed the parents. Damn it! I hope he was gonna do it. It would be interesting, but that. I guess he. Yeah, but I guess she killed the parents probably then because she couldn't recognize her name. Okay, so Honoka probably killed them. But it seems to be if he remembers, that's gonna trigger the bad guy. Yeah, like the true bad guy, right? Nice, the Claire Booby there. Nice, he's like, three sometime. He's like, I got my 2 girls. I got my 2 sister combo. Very nice, very nice. Maybe they can both enter him. Maybe they can both jump into him naked, right? You can get like, yeah, maybe Claire's naked now though. Usually Claire's wearing, you know, some kind of clothes, right? Like a bra or something. The furry girl, she's the one that enter him, you know, in her skin suit. Yeah, Claire is naked actually. Here we go. They might transform. Might get some new. I think it's faster at least, but man, this anime should have more fights. It was really the fights are really well done. Right? Like the fight was so good in the beginning of the anime, and there hasn't been that many fights actually since then. Because the fights are freaking awesome. The fights they're very well animated. The fights are actually one of the best fights this year, definitely. This looks great. This is great. Yeah, they have really good fights then. But again, I wish they had more fights because they're freaking awesome. That looks good too there. Can you shoot her though? Because I mean, she's like a mist kind of cloud thing. I mean, I don't know if you shoot her, does the bullet just fly through her like a Lugia in One Piece, or is it like, you know, no, I have haki in my bullets? I don't know, but yeah, like, oh, this is exactly. So I think the whole memory thing is actually to protect him, right? Wait, is he not die now? Well, he should actually know who she is though, because he remembers her, right? Yeah, I mean, he's like one of his best friends, right? He should actually still know her though. Yeah, like why would he actually be weak against her? Because he knows. Whoa. That's she's like a ghost thing though, so I don't think she. That was a nice scene though, but I don't think it actually did anything to her. She's like. She's a kind of ghost, right? So it's a kind of spirit, so that didn't really do anything, right? But yeah, it's like, oh man, it's like even more narrative now. We're getting into the yeah, it's like, you know, yeah, he's like, oh my god, it's even more touchy. He's like, I've stuck you now in the. This to me feels very narrative now. First we had all I'm doing the Itachi playbook, right? And now it's like even more Itachi. Look into my eyes, and I'm giving you my Sharingan power up. Yeah, look at this thing. I was like, yeah, oh okay, cool. He's using flesh too. This is a really cool scene, but they're clearly inside of his mind. This is straight up like a freaking, you know, genjutsu ultimate, yeah, the ultimate genjutsu attack. And it's like for them, it's like 72 hours, right? But actually, it's only like 1 minute in the real world. You know, it's only the mind, right? So time slows down, and yeah, that was only 1 second in the real world. Come on. That was a complete Genjutsu full out. Okay, she mind wipes maybe both of them? Actually, why does she have the power to mind wipe people? Wait, she leaves? Because she's like... actually, the spirit girl is like, actually, I don't like monsters. She's like, monsters can't talk to me. Okay. And she's like, whatever. He's a kind of monster. Yeah, she's like, I only care about humans. Okay, so I guess that's the defense against her. She won't actually interact with you if you're. I mean, she did, but of course she's bleeding now because her power somehow. That's kind of strange, though. I feel it's like a weird, convoluted limitation. Honestly, in my opinion, that is like, you know, how to say it. That's like a weird limitation, right? Because everyone has powers, and her powers makes her lose blood because of reasons, so she can't abuse it too much, right? It feels like a weird limitation. No one else is like bleeding when they're using their, like, I don't know, control powers or whatever. But she goes around and kills people, right? Like his parents. Because we're holding killing them. I was hoping it was gonna be him, right? That he just forgot about it. Yeah, somehow. Ah, man. It's definitely like a weird thing to end this note, I guess. It's like... Yeah, an incredible story that no one's really explaining. I feel they could have explained it better, without maybe revealing. And she gave them the coins, though. She did give them the coins. And this like cute little girl. She's not alive, though. I'm surprised that poor girl is alive. Are you with this guy? What happened to Blade guy? What happened to Sword guy? He was a badass character, this character. And he hasn't appeared since he was last episode. That was 4 or 5. Like what happened to Sword guy? I'm not the main character, okay. Doubtful. Doubtful is not the main character, okay. Well, like, arguably Claire is the main character, arguably, I guess, but they're both main. They're one, right? They're both main characters together. They're one combined main character. What happened to Blade guy? I think they were like, don't forget about Blade guy. He's also here in the epilogue. I think that was so silly. I will assume that if you read the manga, Blade guy isn't there, right? Very, very likely, right? Yeah, and here's the opening ending and so on. Let's go back and do the review here, but so I mean, I would definitely assume if you actually read the manga, very, very unlikely that this guy will appear at this part, right? I mean, obviously this character is gonna reappear in the manga eventually. I mean, of course, it's like cool, you know, martial artist guy with sword arm, he's a badass character, right? Of course, he's gonna reappear, obviously. But how to say it? I'm pretty sure they just had him here in the anime, right? To be like, yeah, remember, buy the manga, because remember, this guy is cool. Basically, right? I don't think they just suddenly met him again in the last episode, right? This is very anime ending forced, right? They were like, here's kinda the truth of the storyline. Also, remember Sword Guy? The end. It's basically, right? I'm just like, where is he already there? But I have to say it, though. I mean, obviously, they haven't forgotten about him. But I did read, so as soon as I saw him, I did read, holy shit, yeah, I haven't seen this guy in like almost 10 episodes. We haven't seen this guy, I think he's in episode like 5, 6, I can't, yeah, whatever, but you know, in the middle there. So it's been like 8 or 9 weeks since we saw, like 2 months. So that is true, he has not appeared for a very long time though, so it was kind of like, oh yeah, this guy was cool. He was like one of the best, he was one of the strongest characters. Definitely probably the strongest person before the Transformer, the best fighter. He definitely come off as the best fighter before they had powers. Doesn't necessarily mean he has the best powers or the best combination of power and his own psyche or whatever, right? But definitely one of the still generally best fighters, right? Because he was like a super badass martial artist guy, strongest fighter before he was transformed, right? And then he got the really cool powers. So yeah, he was definitely a strong guy. But here we see it, right? He kills kills his parents. Honoka kills the parents. Maybe she's been walking around deleting everyone's memory, but yeah, she kills the parents here. Okay, I'm moving the wrong thing here. You don't really see it though. You don't really see it. Like just kind of, yeah, they kind of blacken them out, right? You don't really see her killing them. I'll see later. Kind of like that. But yeah, she kind of like makes them go to miss, right? And they, of course, at that living room there, where we saw him with Claire, and why he triggered his deja vu there. But it feels really strange though. Claire was on the Monday is like, have you seen your parents in a few years? Like, do you remember your parents? Because we see that the food's like rotting on the table, but he's like, have you actually met your parents in a while? Or they're always working late or something? It's like, he seems to be really weird in his mind. He's like, forget they existed, or I guess he's like pretending they're alive or something and doesn't admit they're dead, right? But yeah, so that's this episode. That explains at least what happened. But it still doesn't explain actually some of the parts, right? It still doesn't explain like why he has the mascot. He has that mascot in the school, right? This explains why he's like when Claire entered his home, his home, and everything is like spider webs. All the food is rotten, all the flowers are dead, and so on. Right? That explains why he's living in this like abandoned house because his parents have been murdered by Honoka or the ghost Honoka. Okay, fine. That explains that. Okay, whatever. Right? That explains that thing, but it doesn't really explain why still though he has the mascot. Right? It doesn't explain why he has the mascot thing. Doesn't explain if he or someone else started school, right? I've been saying that for a while, right? That I feel that there is some kind of weird thing that happened to maybe his school, right? And last episode, when he had the sad backstory to that thing, he specifically said, remember, blah blah blah. This is before Sensei was dead. Yeah, like before our teacher was dead, was alive. So yeah, it was very. I think it might just be a general sentiment that, oh yeah, you know, before she died of old age, which was kind of old, but she wasn't that old. And I mean, if you're working as a teacher, you're not retired yet. So maybe she was like 60 something at best, right? But she didn't even look that old, I feel, in this episode. But I think she was like 65 or something, okay, just before she retires. And when they were kids, it's like 10 years ago, that woman would be like 75 today, right? And yeah, like in Japan, you don't usually die before you're like, you know, you have a very, you know, Japan has a very good, of course it's a general thing, but still Japan has a very, very good, you know, life expectancy, right? Super high in Japan, highest in the world, or second highest, like super high. And of course, females have higher than men, right? So dying in your 70s as a woman, that's pretty rare actually in Japan. I'm just throwing it out there, but still, I felt that she was like at maximum 65 years old. And I would say she was even younger than that. She was like 55, 60 maybe, right? But say, yeah, so whatever, right? She was like in her mid-70s at best. And she's dead. And he said it very specifically. It's like, remember back then when she was still alive? It was like, why did he so specifically say that? Remember when Sensei was alive, like 5 years ago? Yeah, it's like quite a weird way to say it. It was very weird to say it, right? Yeah. So anyway, the school looks like his home is clearly broken down, right? It's like everything destroyed. It's like some kind of burn thing, it's, you know, and so on. And of course, as Sophie Claire, she does find that mascot thing, right? Of course, the Gleipnir thing, the wolf mascot thing. So nothing in this episode explains. That's still a big mystery. And of course, Elena didn't answer why they had a mascot at school and so on, right? So it still doesn't display at all what happened at school. It has to still be something that happened at school. Nothing so happened to Honoka and so on later on, right? So I still am a little surprised that it was Honoka then that actually killed his parents, because yeah, like he's clearly hiding something, or not forget, you know, her or Elena or whatever. Someone's clearly hiding something that happened to them when they were kids. Like maybe he burned down the school, right? Maybe Sasha died in an accident or something. Well, who can? Something like that. I just keep thinking that it has to be something that happened at school. Again, right? Elena sees this mascot, like, oh, the man, don't talk about the mascot. Yeah, don't talk about the school thing. So it's, and that has to be unrelated to this event. It has to be at least like 5 or 10 years earlier, right? At least like 5 years earlier. So something happened, I feel. Back, there is that scene where she shows her the mascot. So you can find it. But yeah, because here's the scene, right? So she shows them the mascot. Claire shows them the mascot, right, from school. And both, of course, Elena and Shuichi is like, the mascot from school! Oh no, don't talk about school, right? So again, why would Elena be like, no, not the school, don't reveal the backstory to school. He can't know about what. So something has have to happen at the school, right? Not just that he has the mascot itself comes from the school when we were kids. There has to be something more there, right? And this episode, fortunately, didn't explain it at all. Like it didn't really, you know, at all dwell on that for a second, right? It basically show them being panicky. They're both having like some kind of PTSD when she shows the mascot, but doesn't actually explain it for a second what it's about. So I'm still even. So I'm generally, because I've been saying for a while, right, that I believe he did something mean, right, or something happened in school. And in this episode, yes, the parents are explained by Ghost Honoka, but it doesn't explain what happened before Ghost Honoka. So kind of, you know, half-ass revealed to us what happened at school. I guess that's my point. It kind of half-ass revealed what happened, but it's not fully revealing it. That being said, though, I will say this thing. It could be that Elena is panicking because she's like, no, don't show him the mascot. That will make him remember Honoka and the general thing, and that will maybe trigger her and so on. So it might be that, though. In her case, though, of course, it also might be just trying to just. So that seems kind of interesting, right? It's like Honoka. It's kind of like it seems for some weird reason that Honoka is not doing anything, at least not that much, because she doesn't remember him, or. But it seems more that instead of being her as like spirit not remembering, because she's always just walking around having the memory, it seems to be more that, you know, that you know, him out in the forest has maybe no memory. He's sitting there like, I'm protecting the spaceship or something. So that might be it, right? So it seems to be that maybe he lost the memory and she did some kind of weird thing with the memory, and they're somehow connected, right? That both Shuichi and him have lost their memories with this thing, and that's why he's just like destroying the planet or something. So this isn't Elena's motivating it through that he has to have the memory, or else the planet will be destroyed. That's basically what she said, right? So that's kind of interesting there, because she kind of points to that the world, yeah, she's like, the world will end. The world will end if he remembers the truth or something. So that's kind of weird. But the thing is I don't understand though. Of course, this is season 1, right? Unfortunately, this anime will unlikely have a season 2. It's probably very unlikely. But how do I say it? I think it's a little strange why he will destroy the planet though. Yeah, I mean, definitely, you know, it's like a classic anime. It has to be, you know, world, planet, you know, dominating. Yeah, but it's a little strange to me, honestly, because it's like he got pissed off. No one remembered the woman he loved, which is understandable. He went crazy after he killed her, and she was innocent, so he was even more crazy, right? And so on. So he lost all his mentality and so on. Makes sense. But why would he be like, I will destroy the planet? I don't know, yeah. But it seems like a big jump from, you know, I want to get revenge for my girlfriend that no one cared about, only I love her. And the next month he's like, destroy planets! It's like, I don't know, like, yeah, like, how did he jump from that? I mean, maybe he's like, I hate everyone, I just want to burn the planet down or something, right? And that's why Elena, like, memory erased him or something, so he doesn't remember this hatred for humans. And then he just sits there and being like, oh, I don't know, yeah, and that's why I don't kill people. That being said, though, I wonder if she's actually his powers, though. And I said that last week, and people were like, you know, Jojo and the stance thing and so on. And I said that last week, even maybe two weeks ago, that I'm wondering if she's actually his powers. And if he's actually stronger. Because as I freaking called it, as soon as I saw it, I had basically called it, but I'm still wondering about that. I threw it out again in the last review here, that is she really, you know, like I don't know, Guilty Gear, Mephisto, or Testament, I mean, or like Shaman King, whatever, or then, of course, Jojo. Is she really like a stance or a spirit fighter? When you summon your spirit girlfriend and she fights for you? Is she really like that? Because I freaking said that the first time I saw her, that I didn't think they actually showed her being his powers. Like that he was actually like, oh, you wanna fight me? Well, I can summon my dead ghost girlfriend and she can fight you with her like cloud buster blade, or, you know, screw you guys. Like, I felt she was too, you know, automative. Yeah, she was too, you know, self, you know, relying, whatever you call it. She was too much her, and I think we see the same thing here, because like in last episode, even more this episode, she's like running around killing people in the town, right? Is that really his powers? Is he really sitting there and being like, I wanna kill these people, I wanna kill that people? Is he sitting there sending her out, killing people in the city? Or is it that he actually has no memories, as with anything, and that's why he sits there and just like thinks he has to protect the ship or something, right? He doesn't actually remember why he is there, so he's gonna sit there in general as being like, I'm just here to do something, right? But while he's doing that, she's still running around killing people. So that's what I'm wondering, right? That's what I'm wondering, if she actually is his power in that sense, or if he actually just got 100 coins, right, so to speak, right, revived her as a, you know, a spirit animal ghost fighter girl, but actually doesn't necessarily his powers, right? He used 100 coins to like create this like, you know, godlike Honoka, you know, warrior girl, right, with erasing powers, and then he is actually something else, right? I feel pretty confident that when they actually fight this guy, he can transform into something else, and she's just like a living ghost, right? Like he's revived her, so to speak. That would be my guess, right? Because again, he has 100 coins, so her being his ghost warrior doesn't have to actually be his body. That will used to be like the daughter character that transform, or the kid that can summon that, like the two Unis, right? Papa Mama Unis. I don't think it's the same thing. I think that he actually is just like he's himself, and he is teaming up with a ghost, basically, right? I think that's more like his partner is the ghost girl, and he himself can have any other powers, right? He can have even grander power, but because he doesn't have any memories right now, he doesn't actually fight anyone. So he just sits there and being like, you know, life. So that's my guess. And I guess that even 2 episodes ago, that I didn't think she actually was his stance or whatever. She was something else. And I think even more now, that to me seems much more even more, I say, likely now, as we know that, again, right, he doesn't have any memories or something like that. So that seems to be even more likely, that she actually isn't connected to his body in that sense. Like she isn't a part of his body. But yeah, this definitely gave me a huge, you know, Mira Niki vibe. We see them like, well, where's your parents? Did you kill them? So, but yeah. Well, anyway, that's the stuff of Gleipnir. I don't know what I can say, right? The fight was cool. And I really remember that when I was like, man, the fights anime are really good. The fights are really good, but they didn't have much fight since the Fury Fusion. So it's been about like 4 or 5 episodes at least since they had a good fight again, or actually any fight, I guess. I'm not saying that, I always want the fight and the edges and all that, but I'm just saying that anime had really good fights, right? The anime had fantastic fights. Immediately when the anime started in the beginning there, this was one of the best fights in this season, definitely, and probably still is, right? This probably is the best fights generally in this season, right? It looks really good, and I wish they had more fights in that sense, because this anime has some really good fights. So in the beginning, there definitely were more fights, right? And then it kind of turned it down there. And of course, I'm not saying that an anime has had it's fun action, but in this anime though, because there have some good fights, it would be nice if they had more fights, because the other animes this season hasn't really been able to have that good fights, I feel. Of course, it in general has a very few animes, because of, of course, the delays and so on, so it's been few other animes, action animes in general. But still though, I think definitely Gleipnir has been the best fight this season. And it's from like an animation standpoint, right? Easily. I mean, I guess you could argue Tower of God had better fights with the comedy and so on, but from an animation standpoint, you just have the smoothness and the flow and the weight. I think that's the best thing to get to immediately. When they fought the girl, the girl, you could really feel how they were punching, and it was like, you could feel that the arm pushes her, and you could see her body like, and it's like the waist behind her, like, yeah, the anime had some really good, I think, especially when they made the hooks so on, right, to really feel like that arm really has that weight, right, and it was like detailed and so on. And for example, in some animes, right, look at my arm here. When I flex my arm, see I have 2 different muscles here, right? I'm gonna flex now, look at my arms. No, but really, right? I'm relaxed now, actually. but still, this kind of thing here, right? If it's a badly animated anime or whatever, a cartoon, this is gonna be flat, right? It's gonna be one color, right? It's gonna be one color. But as you can see in reality, like a muscle in that sense should be, have the muscle should be up here, and it should definitely follow here, and the coloration of my arm is different, right? I'm more red on my elbow and so on, right? So this anime was really well done, right? Because it really captured that. When someone was punching someone, they really captured that, that the muscles were different layers and so on, right? And as I mentioned, when they push someone, you could see their face being like, and so this anime had really good fights. Definitely the best fighting anime this season by far, I think, by far. Purely, I'm not even talking about the drama, but it's just purely, animation quality, right? And especially then because of the weights, how everything felt like, it felt real, it felt real and painful. So that was really good in Gleipnir. But this was like the first time we saw a fight, like 5-6 episodes. So, so I was like, oh yeah, so that made great fights. No, I remember. So that's one thing too there. But what more happened? It was cool when Claire owned the lesbian convenient girl. The lesbian in the one heat her up, yeah. The lesbian that likes heating up food for her girl. That was nice. She owned her here, yeah. That was a nice scene. It was so obvious though, so I was kind of like, man, this is so silly. Yeah, I think it was so stupid because she's following Claire, and you see her like, taking her bag, right? She takes her bag, and she kind of leaves her bag like that, and she's like, oh, look at me, I'm dropping the bag here. And then she hides away next to the bag, and then the girl's like, oh, look at the bag. And then she, I was like, really? So that's, I think it was a great scene, but at the same time, Claire is very intelligent, and Claire is very, a master schemer and so on. So that's fun that Claire owns her. Like, own bitch, yeah. And then after she's like, you're damn effing bitch, yeah. And she got pissed off her because, she slept with her girlfriend basically. And she's like, that was good too. She lies there angry, she's like, that was mine. Yeah, and she's like, you slept with my girlfriend. Amazingly, yeah, she's like, oh yeah, she's all angry there that she, that was my girlfriend. So that was good too, yeah, you fucking bitch. That was nice. But still though, I think that was like, it was a nice scene, but at the same time, it's like, how stupid is this girl? I would never, follow someone, and then suddenly they disappear, they disappear, and they're leaving their bag or something in the middle of the road. I'm like, oh, yeah, the bag, yeah, I'm picking it up. It's like, really? Really, girl? Really? Of course, she's gonna stand and hide behind the bush or something and stab you in the back when you try to get her bag. It's so obvious. It's the most obvious trap ever, but whatever, it was nice. Claire is an intelligent girl, the lesbian, whatever, like a convenience store, yeah. Not that smart, but mainly she was driven by her netto rare anger, right? Yeah, let's put, I guess, not the rare anime. Because we see her, and she's all angry. You slept with my girlfriend, right? She's all angry about that. And then we see the next girl, right? The nice girl that never actually died, which I'm surprised about. We see her helping Claire to, you know, get the bike ride to Shuichi. She's like, I always loved him, you bitch! She backs away, crying. And I'm like, not the rare anime! And then, of course, Claire jumps down there and fights his sister. Then we see them both naked, you know, in Shuichi between them. And he's in the middle and they're like, he's my boyfriend. And then we see the furry girl on the side like, I also love him. Stop it, my boyfriend. So yeah, like all of them are like net the red. All of them are net the red, right? They're all net the red. Every goddamn character. But whatever, that's episode of Gleipner. See you guys, have a great day. You know, subscribe, press the like button, of course, for the animes coming next season, right? We're gonna have at a 0, and then some more crap no one cares about. Yeah, basically a 0, and then something else. So see you guys.